guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing you how to create customizable, beautiful, simple, awesome social media posts using a free website called Canva. This is a beginner-friendly tutorial and very detailed, so if you're interested in learning, keep on watching. Alright, so let's jump right into the tutorial. This is the social media post that we're going to create in today's video. So like I've mentioned in my previous videos, you're going to need a Canva account, and all you have to do is go to canva.com, fill in the information, you'll have your account, and you're ready to go. My videos are for beginners, so if there's any of you out there that are having a hard time setting up your Canva account and you want some more details or a more detailed tutorial on how to do that, just go ahead and comment below, or you can shoot me a message and I'll create that for you. So we're going to go down here, and I suggest that if you're not 100% sure whether or not your social media post is going to be for Facebook or Instagram, or maybe you want to use it for both, I would suggest using this 800 by 800 template because it will work for both Facebook and Instagram. If you know that you want to create a Facebook post, then just go over to the side and click on the Facebook post template. If you want to do Instagram, then just do Instagram. Either way is fine, but for this tutorial, we're just going to stick with the social media post because it's more universal. And you can go ahead and choose from any of these templates. If you have a specific niche that you want to focus on, you can check out those templates. But I like to just scroll down to all results, and then I can take a look at the different posts or templates that they have available and see which one's to my liking. So once you find the template that you like, just click on it. It'll populate over here. Now again, as I've mentioned in other videos, Canva is a free service to use, but when you use certain templates, there may be some that you have to pay for, or I should say an element within the template that you may have to pay for. For example, this photo is not a stock photo, that's why it has the lines and stuff, and if you want to be able to use it, when you go to download, it's going to ask you to pay for this premium download. But we're not going to be doing that today because we're going to use our own image. So what you'll do next is go over to uploads. And in this section, all the photos, images that you've uploaded will be here for you to use. If you have never done this before, this is your first time using Canva and you have no images, then all you have to do is click the upload image and then select the file that has the image that you'd like to use, click on it, and when you click on open, it will populate over here. Wait for it to load up, and then you'll be able to use it. In this case, I already have an image that I want to use, so I'm going to use this one. All I do is click and I drag, and boom. Now, the beautiful thing I've mentioned before with Canva is that all the features on your post, or the thing that you're making, the design that you're making, they are all customizable. So in this case, I want the words to be over to the left. So I just click on this element, and I can change the alignment by going up here, and it realigns it so that the letters are going from left to right. And then what I'll do is I will move it. I want it slightly down in the corner. But see how this other piece of the text is being cut off? Because this whole text is what they call a group of elements. And from previous videos, if you've watched any of my other Canva tutorials, you'll know that a lot of the templates, they'll use different fonts, different graphics, like this box that's behind this little font down here, different things like that to create one element. But in doing that, although it is easy, anywhere you move this element, the entire thing comes with it. And you can edit each part of the element, but you can't move it separately. It all comes together. And because I want to bring this further down in the corner, but I don't want to cut off this part here, all I'm going to do is go to ungroup. So make sure you click on the element. You'll know you've selected it because you'll see the 4 white dots in the corners. Click on ungroup. And now this element is ungrouped. So I can actually separately click on this, separately click on the box. See how I'm able to move this text, and I'm able to move the box, and I'm able to move this separately. So now I can put it where I want it. And in this case, I want the words here, this box here, and the text right there. These pink lines that you see every time I move things around, it just helps you to align your words with each other as well as other elements on your post and your image. Now, the next thing I want to do, I like this quote, so I'm going to keep it as is, but I'm going to show you a really great way to find awesome quotes online that you can use. You don't have to come up with these quotes yourself, but the beautiful thing about using quotes from online and then creating your own post in Canva is that you can brand it. When you copy and save someone else's quote from Google or whatever and then repost it to your social media, a lot of them have their own branding. So it's great, you're promoting their brand, but if you're trying to promote your brand and you want people to recognize your content specifically, and of course when other people share your content, you want now the people that they've shared your content with to be able to recognize your brand. It's a very good idea to go into Canva and just take that quote that you found online and create your own custom post. So I'm just gonna click on the image, and you can go up here to crop. And because this is a vertical image, it's much longer than the square template that I have. So I can move it up and down to showcase more of my face, less, whatever, but because I want my face to be seen a little bit more and so that the words don't cut it off, I'm bringing the image up a little bit. Click on done, and you see how now the words are not like on top of my face. You're still able to see my face, you're still able to see the words. The other thing too you can do with the image, if you'd like, you can add filters to it. You can do all kinds of things. You can go along with your branding, whatever you like to do. It just kind of depends on what you already have going on with your current branding on your social media account. And if you like this, for example, this dare filter, but maybe it's a little bit too intense for you, you can just drag this down and make it a little bit less. Or if you want it more intense, you drag it up. But in this case, I'm not putting on any filter. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to where it says transparency. And right now it's down to 77%. That means my photo isn't as apparent. It's more in the background. If you want your image to be more in the background, or any text or any element to be more in the background, you can adjust the transparency. So you see how it's getting lighter, darker. My image is being less and less seen. As I go closer to 100, you can see it more and more. So I like it about there. And you can, like I said, you can do this also with your text, but because this is white, we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is change the color of the text by just highlighting the text, coming up to this A where it says text color. You can change it to any color you'd like. And if you created your brand colors in your settings when you created your account, then they'll already be here as well, and you can use them if you'd like. So that's like one of them. But for this one, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to highlight, click, change it to black, just so that it pops a little bit more. But it's a little too strong for me, so I'm just going to bring the transparency down slightly. And there it is. And if you want to make this bigger, you can do that too. You can size it up so that the letters are bigger. You can do whatever you like. I don't want to, I'm just changing it, but you can do that too. Now in terms of where you can find quotes, open up a new Google browser or whatever you use, Chrome, whatever you'd like to use. And if you're looking for a specific quote, like say for example you're looking for success quotes, then you can type success quotes. And then what I like to do is click on images, and then now you see all of this. You see all these images? These are things that people created. See, founder created their own post and they put their branding on it. See? Success.com did the same thing. They found Malala's quote, used it on an image, and made sure to put their success.com on it so that if anyone shared it, it would be related to their content and their brand. And you should be doing the same thing. So say for example you really like this Brian Tracy quote, make your life a masterpiece, imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. Now this quote is not branded. Whoever created it didn't put their branding on it. So a lot of people will just easily download this and then re-upload it to their social media account. And fine, if you want to do that, no problem. But if you want to brand your content, then I would say it's better to now take the text and you just write it in, make your life a masterpiece, and write it into this social media post here, put Brian Tracy. The one thing I feel like you should do, just, stay within integrity. If it's not your quote, if you didn't say it, don't copy and paste someone else's quote and put your name under it because you did not say it. So give credit to the person who quoted that. And then add your branding. So this is how I do it. Now this element here I don't want, so you just click on it and then you can delete it. But what I do want is my logo on here. So if you click on folders, I have 26 photos with my logo or some kind of social media thing, my social media branded things. I have my logo in different settings. I have the color one of just the icon, the black and white of the icon, the color with the text underneath. I've done a few different ones so I can play with it. In this case, I want to just go with this black one. And you see how when I first brought it over, it wanted to take up the whole thing? Don't let go there because then you'll have to resize. It just makes it easier. If you wait and size it, and then when you see your picture come back up, just let it go. And then all you have to do is resize it manually to the size you want and put it where you want it. Like, you can make it as big or as small as you want, and you can put it and see how those pink lines are helping you to align your logo with everything else. You can put it up there in the corner. That's a good spot, so when people share this, they'll see your logo. You can also put it down here where the quote is. It's up to you what it is you would like to do. Another option, because some people don't necessarily know your brand just by the logo. Like, it's not like Nike where you just put the swoosh and people will know it's Nike. Your brand may not be as well known, so maybe you want to put like my logo and the Unchained CEO. So maybe I want to put both, and I could easily put that down here if I wanted to, so that people can see that it's mine. Now, again, this is all subjective. It's all up to your preference, what you feel is best to do. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm just showing you how easy and simple it is to create your own social media posts within Canva, within minutes, and then all you have to do is go to download and you can save it. It suggests that you save it as a PNG. You can do that. I like to save mine as PNGs so that I can customize them in the future. But there's nothing wrong with saving it as a JPEG as well. Sometimes what I do, just to be on the safe side, I save them as both. I save it as a PNG and as a JPEG. And once you download it, bing, bang, boom, within seconds, it's done. You can continue editing or you can go back to the home page, but see, it's down here. All in all, it's super easy, super simple, very easy to use, very customizable, and it's free. So there's no reason, if you're starting out your brand or if you've had your brand for a while, there's no reason why you can't brand your content. And the people that get to see it, why shouldn't they know that you're the creators? Alright guys, well that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was just what you guys needed in order to start sharing your posts on social media and have your branding, your logo, all of that stuff on it. And if you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. And of course, comment below, let me know if there's any more tutorials that you'd like me to do. I'm doing these every week. And of course, support your girl. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Weekly videos, guys. Weekly videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye.